Or they're just really good at making gaming sounds.
Yeah, that's always what I tell myself when my girlfriend is in the other room with the door closed.
With her guy gaming.
With her guy gaming.
When your girlfriend is across
just
the
love
country.
Gaming. Asking your girl while she's staying up while you go to bed. Oh yeah, we're just gonna go game. I'm gonna get on Xbox Live with my boys, if you know what I mean. And she's just camming.
I wish I knew more gaming stuff. I know nothing about gaming.
Have you ever gamed, or was that just Is there a reason why? Just because
not interested ever.
Okay. Not even Madden or any of the games.
A little bit, but nothing.
Yeah,
that
guys.
Much. But I'm
couldn't afford
bad
it.
at it, so that's enough.
Couldn't afford it.
Couldn't afford to look like a loser in front of his boys at sucking at Madden.
Oh yeah, I really couldn't afford it, but then it's funny. My uncle went to prison, and when I was a kid, I gave him some what's it called? I put some money on his books. Not a lot. I was 7 years old, so I gave him $5. So when he got out of jail, he made I don't know what he did after he got out of jail. I'm not gonna ask, but he started making a lot of money. He was driving BMWs and everything, and he bought me an Xbox when the Xbox just came out.
Nice.
So that's the only time I really gamed. It's the only time I had a gaming system. So he bought me an Xbox, and it didn't even have Madden. It was back then they had more than just Madden, more than just 2K.
Yeah,
they had NBA Live, and it was
NFL something.
And Blitz.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
I think it was NFL Live. It was Peyton Manning on the cover. Oh no, I didn't even get the game. I'm lying. I got the demo that came with the Xbox. I played the shit out of it for a quarter and a half, and then it stopped and make you start over the quarter.
And then a few months later, he learned what a pawn shop was with the Xbox when his uncle came back.
He did end up living with us for a while after that.
Yeah. Is he still around?
I see him very infrequently,
okay.
Yes.
All right. I'm just, I'm trying to figure out who's still alive on your side.
Pretty much just him. On my dad's side, pretty much just him.
Oh, doesn't he have a sister in San Diego or something?
No, that's not him. No, it's my dad has a sister somewhere in California. I've met her twice. And then there's another pillhead sister that's out. She might be dead. I have no idea. She's the original pillhead. People are doing pills now. She's hipster pillhead. Way before it was cool. She literally would drive on the highway and pass out on the highway, veering off the road into 18-wheelers.
She sounds fun.
She was a mess. Is a mess.
So she has not grown out of this.
Not to my knowledge, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, last time I saw her was at my dad's funeral. She's someone's driving her wheelchair around. She's very incoherent.
No. She's in a wheelchair and still just popping crazy pills.
Yeah.
Why do you think she's still in a wheelchair?
She was one of those.
Yeah. She needs a reason to have the pills, so that's a wheelchair.
Well, eventually she's gonna have to sell that wheelchair to get some more pills. No, my aunt was nuts. She would legit pull teeth out to get prescriptions.
Oh, that's the people who crush their hand in a doorway just so they can go get more.
Yeah, it was weird, man. She was one of those that was making weird, suggestive comments to you. She would always ask me real weird, you got a girlfriend yet? Just really uncomfortable.
Malcolm,
thanks everybody for the reviews.
Yeah.
Oh, we're up to 50 now.
I saw. Episode or so ago, I asked people 1 star or 5 star, and everyone has clearly made their decision on the matter. And now I'm gonna adjust that my ask. No more 5 stars, just 1 star.
Maybe the random 2-star could be funny.
No, fuck that. And if anyone's listening to this that happened to have done a 5-star, delete it. Re-up your account 1 star. I want to be the only show with 1 stars across the board, and we will change our name to the Lone Star Podcast.
I really don't think there is a podcast that has primarily 1 stars, right?
I mean, because obviously the reviews are what determines what's at least being listened to. So if we just have 11,000 1-star reviews, that might be pretty cool.
I'm pretty sure
I'd be into that.
I'm pretty sure there's some that have mainly 1 star, but I'm almost 100% sure that there's none with 100% 1 star.
I know.
That's what I want. That's my vision board.
Well,
shut up, bitch.
Well, there's another 1 star for you. Anyway.
Well, you heard it, guys, because obviously you love us so much, you will listen to what we ask for.
Penis Henderson, get your friends if you have any. Corral them up.
Get to work.
Call.
Ask your mom.
Yeah, call everyone you know and tell them about the show and give us 1-star reviews.
Yeah, we definitely gave up on 5 stars. I mean, I think justifiably. I don't think we're going to get
5
there.
stars are hack.
Yeah, that's old school, man. Well, it's because you see so many.
I'm all about the now. I want to be number 1.
Exactly. Well, because you see some people like who have like small podcasts, you know, that are so proud of themselves for having 5 stars.
And they have like 12 reviews.
They have 12 reviews, 5 maybe average listeners. They're related to, you know, 3 of them. I think like we're going the right way. We're making our own path in this world.
I'm trying to be the Amy Schumer of Apple Podcasts.
I'm trying
Amy
to be.
Schumer changed the game. There's no longer any ratings on Netflix anymore.
True.
Because of her. I'm trying to change the game.
Ooh, yes. Let's get so many bad reviews that we just eliminate all stars, all reviews. You can't. We're gonna give you guys no ability to hate anything anymore.
I know you already can't downvote on YouTube anymore.
Yeah. We're going to remove
So
Spotify.
can we use our identity? Because, I
stars.
mean, she was able to just do that being a white lady. So
Yeah.
we can do that because, I mean, at least we have some amount of identity. I mean, we got an Arab, a black midget, and then an obese white Hispanic man. So
I'm also half Spanish.
Dude, too many things.
And a little.
We're not that woke of a podcast.
Little Cherokee Indian.
We're produced by a guy who's half Colombian and half trans, if you remember.
He's half cocaine.
You think he'd be more hyper. All right, Manny, you got to stay alert because I'm going to need you for this a little bit for this next story.
Oh, Lord.
So anyway, me and Emmanuel went to the bar last weekend, and the ending of it is I just got kicked out of the bar. But
You're a great storyteller, man. I'm trying to Tarantino your story. Just say it regular.
I swear to you, I'm not burying the lead. Why do you think I got kicked out of the bar? Let's just go ahead and take some guesses.
No, because then if someone guesses it right, the story is ruined. So just say the
I
story.
feel like you're not going to guess it right.
I hope not, but let's just not chance it. Go for it. Go for your story.
I fell asleep. And they insisted
Diabetes now.
and they insisted that is not what they want in their establishment. The thing is, I don't remember.
We kind of want our bar to look like hip and cool. People are out here just having a good time, having fun. We're out here trying to Instagram. And
The thing is, I don't remember any of them telling me to leave, and I don't remember falling asleep, which might be a sign that I actually did fall asleep. But when I checked my bank account, I only spent like $25, and there's no way that I got drunk.
That's why they kicked you out more than the sleeping. Like this cheap bastard fell asleep on 4 waters.
That's what I'm saying. There's no way I got drunk off of just $25 worth of drinks, and because that's like
2 drinks.
That's a drink and a half at best. That's a drink plus tip there. I think someone might have drugged me. I think somebody was trying to get a little handsy with me, and they missed their chance. Anyway, I don't expect this to be the first fight I ever get in just for falling asleep, though. That's another thing.
That wasn't a fight, though.
Yeah, it kind of became one.
Well, then tell the story.
I don't remember the whole story, so that's why Manny needs the help here a little bit. Manny, when did you start noticing there being an issue? Was like when they were dragging me?
Yeah, you're.
Did you see anything before that?
I saw them trying to push you out, and then you like fighting against them, and then so they like took 4 of them. To take
That was the thing, because it started with like this one guy who was very fit but very short, and he was like kind of shoving. That's the only thing that I remember, because I don't remember them even asking me to leave before that guy, because the bartender never asked me to leave, or at least I don't remember it. So, because there's a very short guy, he's very fit. Imagine like an Aaron Berg situation. And he just kind of like pulling me and shoving me, but I'm a bit of a rock, so he's not making any progress. And I just feel like, all right, that's cool. I get to stay in the bar then, because this guy's not pulling it off. But then they decide to like resurrect Michael Clark Duncan, and then that's when it was kind of over for me. But I still was like in my mind. This is how like retarded you can get in these situations, is that you can think in your head like, hey, if I just win this fight, that means I get to stay in the bar, right? That's how this works.
Well, it was 4 people.
Green Mile.
It was like one guy who had chokehold to him when they got him on like the ground, and they were like, "Yo, man, you need to get out of here."
Which, by the way, you don't want me to sleep, and you're gonna put me in a chokehold.
Yeah, and then like
this
they
is kind of
like,
your
all
fault.
kind of lifted him up and took him out the door, like all 4 of them. And then he's still trying to come. He's like, "I'm not even that drunk. I'm not even that drunk." And I'm like, "Dude, like let's just go. Leave it at that. Let's go home."
And then did I try to talk to a cop?
Yeah, you were like, "Hey, they're trying to kick me out of the bar. I'm not even that drunk." And the cops was like, "Hey, man, you might as well just walk away and cut your losses."
Wait, so is it just that you were asleep, or were you like asleep and like, I don't know, like
Let me
snoring
ask
or
you-
something?
Chris is here. He was with you.
Were you going like me?
No, he wasn't.
Well, he said
He was with you.
right?
You guys noticed at the same time.
He said he was with you right.
Get the
I
before.
mic
love
back, you're
sleep
gonna talk.
cupping.
Oh shoot! Actually, here, let me.
Are we clipping?
No, I just meant a little bit because the laughing, but I mean, it's fine. You're laughing. Yeah. I forget.
The audience isn't.
Well, give us more 1 stars then.
Yeah, dude.
That's what I'm aiming for.
But yeah, he said that he saw you put your head down, and then the guy's like, "Nah, dude, you can't be sleeping." And then like, you were like, "Hey man, that's not cool. I'm gonna go talk to them." And I think when you went to go talk to them, Chris left, and I think whatever the argument was there is what started it to escalate.
What? Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember that part.
I don't remember
The thing
it.
is, I don't remember it, so maybe I was sleeping, but I might just put my head down because I felt dizzy, which I guess is another form of sleeping. I don't know.
Well, yeah, that happens all the time. They used to do it to me at fuck, what was that? What's the hyenas? They used to do that hyenas all the time because I'd go there and then I just put I wouldn't even be sleeping. I would just put my head down, like waiting for the show to start.
Out of boredom,
Yeah. Waiting for the show to start, and then they would like
waiting
tell
for
me
Mo to get off stage.
they'd tell me to, and yeah, they'd always like tell me to get up, and because they don't want people to like seem like they're passed out. It's a bad look.
It really is. I mean, like, yeah, because I used to work there and
Did you have to do that a few times?
like deal with people who fell asleep or
Yeah.
like got super. Yeah, dude, I had to like kick people out like all the time. I never like pick them up or anything, but I kind of had to like escort them out, and then just I'm like,
No
hey,
chokeholds.
yeah, I'm just like, hey, do you want to smoke a cigarette with me outside? And I just wouldn't let them back in. I just stand in front of the door.
That would have worked on me. They should have tried the carrot, but they went for 5 different sticks instead.
They should have tried ripping several pieces of candy out the door.
No, I'm not fucking. What is it? I'm not Air Bud. You're gonna lead me out with putting cups on the floor.
I know Airbo was athletic, so you damn right you weren't. You're not Airbud.
I mean, fuck you, man. That dog's dead.
I hope so. That's from the '90s.
Malcolm, like, what if you were watching your son play in his first football game? Another team had a dog, and that dog was just like mossing your son like crazy, just mad dogging him, literally.
Oh, halftime, I gotta go to the bench and get him off. Like, hey, I gotta take my son out for a second, and then we drive right to the ballet studio and jump him off.
Nah, I would try a little bit of encouragement. I'd be like, listen, I was saving this for your birthday, and it's just a Michael Vick jersey, and put it on him.
There's also that's not fair at all. Like, there's no way anyone can run with a dog.
Yeah.
That's not fair at all.
What do you mean?
Can anyone run with a dog? No, the
Like
dog is
outrun
way,
a dog?
Yeah, they're way
Oh,
faster.
I thought you meant nobody would have the balls to try to tackle the dog,
Especially a child.
which is in the movie. They literally just decided to tackle the dog.
Michael Vick would just be in there just owning him. just killing the game.
He's like, I'm a quarterback. I'm playing strong safety on this one. I'm gonna cover all.
He's
The
like, I'm gonna be
middle.
linebacker. I'm just gonna be. Y'all don't even need defense. Just me. I'm ready.
I don't even need gear.
Vic, where are your pads?
He's like, I'll just go in here like 1920s football. Just wear like the little strappy leather helmet. That's all I need. I will take this dog out.
Just give me 5 minutes to place a bet into my bookie.
That does suck that that's his legacy.
Yeah.
He didn't even kill any dogs.
No, I know.
But that is his legacy.
It is. Like, he might as well have. Because, like, literally, if you do anything even just a little bit mean to a dog, you're officially the worst person in the entire world. You can kill as many Arabs as you want, but if one of them is a dog,
everyone has their thing, their time to shine. Like right now, it's Jewish people again.
Yeah,
and then eventually something's gonna go on the wheel again. Like there's Asians and there's women. There was black people a long time ago.
Yeah, but Kanye watched 21 Jump Street and he said that he's cured.
Oh yeah, because he likes Jonah Hill.
No, I'm not saying people.
And I don't even know if Jonah Hill's Jewish.
Well, yeah, it's not his real name.
I think he is. Yeah,
his name is legit like Feldenberg or something for real. It's something like that for real. No, I'm not saying like more people are getting upset at Jewish people, but I'm saying, you know how like MTV will have like the Stop Asian Hate campaign and stuff like that. They're doing stuff talking about like, don't say anything about the schnozzes. You know, they're doing that now. And that's upset? No. That's the right thing to do.
Yes. They are good for doing that.
They are great. So since Asian people are off the board again.
And speaking of that, your dad's out of jail now, Malcolm. Andrew Tate, the GOAT, is out of jail.
Yeah. Well, he was never arrested, technically.
I think
he was detained.
I think the Romanian government just wanted him out so he can celebrate the end of Ramadan with his fellow brothers.
I didn't like that he came out and he was bragging about how many push-ups he did. He said he did like 7,000 some push-ups, and then I did the math on that. He was in jail for 90 days. Like that's 70 push-ups a day, man. That's not that much. That's not that many push-ups.
But you see, too, he kind of came out like a little bit chubby too.
Well, yeah, they don't. It's not like they have like the best nutrition in jail.
Yeah, fair enough.
Don't be talking about my dad like that, man.
Nah,
don't be talking about my dads.
I'm sorry. Didn't mean to disrespect your father. Yeah, it was
Yeah, he came out just in time, like right after South Park did him.
Yeah.
Did you guys hear about Don Lemon? He's just been going full.
They trying to get him out here.
It sounds like we're about to get him on the podcast.
He's going full Ellen at CNN.
Yeah.
They're making a lot of articles about Don Lemon. I guess he's anti-woman now. Which, if anyone's going to be anti-woman, when you think it's a gay man, he's the most anti-woman. You don't even want to fuck them. Because, did you see that thing where I guess he called someone past their prime? I don't remember who it was. And then a bunch of like women politicians Republican women politicians particularly came out, and they're like in their 50s and stuff. Like, I am not past my prime. Like, like, all right.
You know what's funny too is like, I wonder if this has anything to do with CNN like stopping like the ability for anybody to like drink on New Year's Eve, and like it was always like known that Don Lemon would just get shwasted on New Year's Eve. I just could imagine him just like being drunk as hell, just making these women cry on New Year's Eve. Like, no one wants to kiss you. You're fucking ugly.
This is pretty. They're accusing him of diva-like behavior. Apparently, he liked to name drop.
Okay, but that's kind of homophobic.
He liked to name drop, and his version of name dropping was he had a letter that he put like taped to his computer or his desk, and it's just a letter from Stedman, like Oprah's beard.
About what though?
I have no idea, but he was just like, "Yep, me and Stedman are really close."
Is that a flex? I don't even know what he does.
I don't know why Oprah hasn't been canceled yet.
What did she do?
Something, I'm sure. Yeah, that's enough. That's enough for me.
Just being fat.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like there's something there, but I guess like I'm still more glad that Ellen got canceled.
I mean, that is so strange of like how much of her brand was just linked to her being like friendly and like peppy. And then it just finds out that she's sometimes mean, and then her life is now over.
Well, no, it was like literally more than sometimes mean from what I heard. Like I heard like she treated like the people who worked for her on the show like so fucking horrible. Like if you smelt bad, then you were fired. Like that's why like literally Ellen had no Indian writing staff.
Whose fucking lunch is this?
Who microwave fish? You'll never work in Hollywood again.
That's why none of her writers are white, because she wants people to dance better on the show. Just only good dancers. Colombians, black people, bachata dancing bitches.
You got this guy doing the Charleston over here. Get the fuck out.
It's the roaring 20s. Bitch, get out of my fucking rocket room.
I got a job for you. You can clean out the microwave in the break room.
We had to fire Rajesh. Clean out his desk while you're at it. Yeah, dude. It was just crazy because, like, I saw so many of, like, ex-Ellen writers being like, I can't say why working for Ellen sucks, but I'm going to like a fucking bunch of tweets talking about how much working for Ellen sucks.
What? She must got the good NDAs.
Yeah.
Trump does not have the good NDA.
No, that shit's...
Trump has a bad NDA.
Well, because he's very cheap. Like, did you see that the main argument of, like, this entire case is, like, whether or not they can prove, did he do this to protect his wife's feelings or did he do this for the campaign? And that apparently is determinative of, like, whether or not he's guilty. So if he did this just because, I didn't want to upset my wife, then he's not guilty. But if he did this for the campaign, then he's guilty. But there's no record.
Prove that.
I know. Like, you have to basically be a mind reader.
They were saying that the fact that he hadn't paid Stormy Daniels until after the campaign.
That was the thing. Because
that was the bullet.
he was like, he told the Michael, what's his name?
Richards. First, hold on, real quick. He's a cheater. He's a cheater.
He's darn a cheater. Everybody look at the cheater.
When
Letterman, I'm really sorry for calling him a cheater.
Jerry's just, it's not funny.
It's not funny at all.
Jerry, I'm in a bit of a...
You can't just call people cheaters at the Laugh Factory.
You call someone a cheater, everyone kind of spaces out. What version of Stormy Daniels did Trump get, by the way? What year was this that he fucked?
2004 or 5.
There you go. That's prime Stormy Daniels. The only reason I know about her is because she was on...
Your dad was a big fan.
No, she was in 40-Year-Old Virgin.
She was?
Oh, wow.
Who'd she play?
She had a cameo in that because she was in this one porn that was super big. It was called Space Nuts, Star Wars parody.
Oh, that's a real porn?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought it was just
That's
a
how
movie.
big it was.
Bro, porn
crossed
parodies are
over.
still popular.
It crossed over, and she was in The Office.
That's an
I mean, not The
archival
Office,
footage
yeah.
cameo then.
That's a huge amount of, like, popular, because now they just make, like, those kind of parodies, like, crazy, and it's
Do
just
they
a
still
thing.
do that? I know they used to do that when I was, like, in high school.
Oh, no, dude, it
I
still
don't know if
happens.
they still do that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I thought Avatar would have been the last one.
I'm pretty sure production is, like, down in the porn industry. It's like,
Probably.
this fucking OnlyFans. OnlyFans is like Napster for porn.
They should do like
Damn it.
they should do like a Hannah Montana reboot, but instead of a pop star, it's like OnlyFans.
And she's also a child.
Yeah. Someone wants to be co-writer.
Oh, that sucks, man, because that's a dead job, too, because that used to be a job, like porn writer.
Really?
Because they're real movies.
No, I thought it was like Reno 911. They just kind of just improvise it while they're on
Because
set.
they were real movies. Like
It's a
the
good union
parodies, they were
job.
movies. That's what they called the ones where there's like no acting. That's called gonzo. That's a whole genre. But there used to be, acting in the movies.
You'd think throughout all the porn, you would see one where it's like, this person's a good actor.
There actually has been, like, for real.
Like, this person's kind of nailing it.
There's, like, one big porn actress that was, like, in Euphoria, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's good idea to do acting.
Yeah, not so good to stay in porn for her.
Not,
Like, you think you'd be
not
like,
great.
Not great.
man, you
Okay.
think you just
Well,
watch
good for
one
her
going
for
like,
moving on.
I think Katie Morgan's the next Meryl Streep.
I know. When I watch Katie Morgan, I put my hand up and cover all the naughty parts. I'm just into the thespianism. And that was not lesbian with the lisp, by the way.
You don't want to break the fourth ball.
But yeah,
Well, a
Trump
lot
got
of-
the bad NDA.
Yeah.
You know who has a really good NDA? Tiger Woods.
Oh,
Great
yeah.
NDA.
You only knew maybe like 3 or 4 of those women like by name.
No, there's like 20 something of them.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about his last girl that he just kicked out of his house. You see that? He just broke up with some bitch, and he had an NDA with her. Like, do not talk about me ever outside of this. And he just got tired of her. But he didn't know how to break up with her. I love that at his level, it's still hard to break up with girls. He doesn't know how to do it. He told her, like, hey, honey, let's go on a trip. And then she's like, excited, like, yes, let's go. Then she's like packing shit up, and then she's ready to leave, and then she leaves. And he pretty much just did like what you were talking about, just close the door and leave. Just like, yeah, we're broken up now.
He's like,
you did what Mo used to do. Let's just go outside and have a cigarette.
Pretty much, yeah. It's like, yeah, we're done. And then she's trying to get like a piece of his estate.
Why? They weren't married or anything?
No, but I don't know. I think she was saying something about like they were together when
common
he
law or
bought
something.
It. I don't know if they were together that long to even say
wow.
common law. I think they were like 6 years or something like that.
Oh, that's a good amount of time.
I don't think that's common. Well, I guess every state, it's state to state.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's trying to get a piece. But yeah,
damn.
But she has admitted like I can't say anything, or she's just a good girl.
Yeah, Texas is the worst one for that because like you live together for a year, girls can be claiming common law because the state is just so puritanical. At least at like the bureaucratic sense that they're just like, oh yeah, you guys, yeah, we're not having sinners in our state. You guys were married. I mean,
straight up.
It's so crazy that like
you want common law or do you want the chair? We love killing people too.
What was that Supreme Court case that like allows you to have gay sex? It was like
this is your jurisdiction, man.
Texas versus Lawrence. And that was like only 20 years ago. It was like 2003.
Because like sodomy was like illegal.
Yeah. And then they had to have a Supreme Court. That was like, it's not even 20 years old yet. Where they're like, yeah, the court had to be like, yeah, you're allowed to have gay sex here.
Yuck.
Yeah, and that's when they stopped being able to punish them with HIV.
That's when it stopped being hot too.
Yeah, true.
I would think that'd be a large component of it.
Now they're wearing sweaters and they're coming to Thanksgiving.
I couldn't have to meet his mom. It's a whole thing now. I just wanted the ass stuff. But they're not allowed to do that in China anymore. You see that they're banning effeminate men in China.
Oh, really? So they're banning all men.
I just know that because that was a Vice video.
Oh, okay.
It's a Vice video. It says China has banned effeminate men in China.
Well, it's funny because like
there was an African country.
It's actually like really cool to be like an effeminate man in China. That's the kind of guy who gets pussy in China.
No,
like
but the Chinese government isn't concerned about who's getting pussy. They're concerned about people who like build society, which they don't.
Right,
which they don't assume effeminate men. Which they're kind of saying like they're kind of trying in a way saying no more gays, but they're just gonna just make a bunch of like tops with no bottoms.
Yeah. Uganda just passed an anti-gay bill that now you will get the death penalty for having gay sex.
Yeah, China's just
sounds
gonna
like we're about to annex them.
China.
Well, we no longer have to do 23andMe on Malcolm to find out which part of Africa he was from.
But yeah, that's mean as shit of China because you've had this like this one child rule and everyone's like killing their daughters. So there's already no girls for them to fuck. So they can only fuck each other. They can only fuck other guys and be gay. And now you're not even allowing them to fuck other guys anymore. That's just mean as hell.
They've been importing other Asian women.
But even then, that's not enough.
It's not.
It's not.
Because the other countries are kind of doing the same thing.
They're just going to start listening to Jordan Peterson and Andrew Tate and then just the Chinese version of Andrew Tate.
What is that gonna do? You have to have women to like control.
Yeah,
they're not there.
They're all gonna start going to. They're all gonna start going to Eastern Europe. They're all gonna head over there. All like the rich Chinese guys. They're all gonna start heading over to Eastern Europe and trying to like buy Russian sex slaves and bring them back to China. I mean, I said that almost like I was trying to make a joke, but I was like, no, that sounds like a thing that's probably happening.
The opposite happened to France after World War II because they had their population lopsided gender-wise, but it was more women than men because all the men were killed in World War II.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I guess that one's cooler.
Oh, maybe that's why China's trying to get into war with the U.S.
Even it out.
Exactly.
China doesn't even like try to put up a fight. They're like, oh no, they just killed 10,000 guys.
Whoops. You sunk my battleship.
Stop carrying us. Stop it. But yeah, I feel bad for China.
Yeah.
They already get no pussy and they're not allowed. Now they're not allowed to get any bussy.
Yeah, that sucks, man.
Yeah, and I think you have to like live with your mom until you get pussy there too. It's one of those countries.
That's like every country other than the United States.
It's starting to become the United States now.
It is.
You have to live at home?
It's
just understandable. You just don't move out until you're married.
Yeah, pretty much. Like you can. Well, that's also too like in Japan and stuff, and like even like Korea. So they have like love hotels and stuff because everybody still lives with their folks, but they need a place to go fuck. Mm-hmm. So there's like these like just super cheap like hotels you can rent for an hour.
Other places like they don't have this like overly insistent like dating culture like we have. Like most people like we'll be together for a little bit and then okay, we're gonna get married.
Yeah, it's definitely a thing here. Like
to be fair, that is how Mo moved out. Because he never.
Yeah, but he's not married though.
He's not married, but he did.
Yeah, will be soon.
But he did wait to get pussy until he moved out, though.
Well, like, I don't know. We also like to my parents because they're like religious. We're not like married, but like my family has to think of us as married, so we're not a shame on our family.
You already are though.
Yeah, I mean I am, but I like as like a reasonable amount of shame.
In what way? In what way?
What do you mean? In what way? Like,
first of all, like, do you have relatives that live here?
Yeah.
You have like uncles and aunts here?
Yeah.
Okay, and you just have to be like my wife in quotations the entire time.
Yeah.
Doesn't that get annoying?
He says that to us anyway, so it's not like he's like pretending. He says it to us.
I mean. It's like kind of, you know.
I'm traditional, man. I gotta see the paperwork.
Yeah, if like you don't like do the tax,
you were the original.
If you
Obama,
don't get the tax deduction, it's not as fun to call somebody your wife. Like
I don't think that's ever fun, by the way.
That's pretty cool. I don't know. You'd have to love somebody first.
Gross.
Right now, Manny's wife is playing with his best man.
Gay, loving a woman, disgusting. Loving a bitch. Not in my vocabulary. You see this bitch Taylor Swift over here giving out free tickets to this retarded guy that's on the street.
Oh yeah, in Arlington, right?
Yeah, that's this fucking guy. Have you seen him? Have you seen him out there dancing in the street?
That hairline is very far back. Retarded.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But
you don't kind of retarded.
You don't know the area. Because you live there now. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm talking about? You know what that is?
Yeah.
The guy that be dancing on the street corner?
Oh, yeah.
I see him all the time. He's over there by the mall.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see him all the time.
He gets it, for sure.
Yeah, he was just dancing. He just dances. He does these fucking sporadic, crump-like dances. Like, dude, it's not 2005 anymore. No one's getting served. But, yeah, now, I guess the news... They got a hold of him, and then he was talking about how much he loved Taylor Swift. Oh, they were asking him like what he like listens to while he's dancing and stuff, and I guess he said Taylor Swift was one of them.
Just because she was in town.
No, this was a while ago. I saw this news story. But she was coming to town soon, and then she gave him tickets, $9,000 Taylor Swift tickets because they're not cheap.
They were fucking expensive. My sisters went, and them and all their friends, I think, and they had like nosebleed, probably. Like
Did you pay for that?
Yes. No, I didn't. They have their own money. They both work.
Yeah, it doesn't mean. I'm always hearing you like you come over here like publishers clean house every fucking day.
You go to your house, you have a big ass check to give it,
and your parents don't even say thank you. They just say, "Why are you marrying a white lady?" Did you see the drama about the Taylor Swift merch at all?
No, what happened?
They just like underestimated demand, and
people always do that just so they could say, "Oh, we sold out."
Yeah,
but
it's limited. That makes it cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure, but yeah, there's all these like white girls like on TikTok and YouTube just like talking about like, oh, there's like shoving and like people fighting over like the last bit. It's like apparently like a white girl January 6th at every single like merch drop.
There's just that guy who went on to Nancy Pelosi's ass to take a shit, just doing that with Taylor Swift. Bitch, this is my fucking sweater.
I saw the video. I saw videos
of the shit on you.
I did see.
Are you trying to steal my cardigan, bitch? It's wool. You fucking slut!
Get off my glitter, you slut!
Did she just get the last silly band? It's mine. Because
you ripped my poster.
It's all girls. It's not like there's any guys at any of these things. So at least there's that. It's safe. Let's just say it's safe because it's all girls.
Yeah, it was packed. I drove them there, and it was crazy. Like, I remember
that doesn't seem very Ramadan for them to go.
No, it's absolutely not. They're going to hell for seeing Taylor Swift, but You know.
Bye. Have a good time. Enjoy hell.
Hey, what if
I mean, that's why I took it. I was like, yes.
what if the white
More
girl
space in heaven for me.
what if the white girl you were marrying was Taylor Swift? Then would your sisters go a little easier on you?
Oh yeah.
Would your mom go easier on you?
No.
None at all.
So there is a hierarchy.
Worse.
Oh, it'd be
Why? She's worth
Because-
$250 million.
Because she's a musician and on stage, probably. I don't know. Actually, I don't know. Maybe not. Which probably just because, like, she makes music. She's the devil.
Oh, music is for the devil.
Especially during Ramadan. Yeah.
Is your mom fucking the water boy's mom? Because everything's the devil.
It's the devil. Pussy is the devil.
Is your mom John Lithgow?
But my mama said, my mama said, pussy's the devil.
As the
My mama
first,
said, I can't have no pussy because pussy's the devil.
the first time your girlfriend took her pants off, mama said, I can't touch that. That's for the devil.
my mama said, behind the bush is the devil's horns.
Damn,
That movie rocks.
it does. He's fucking 30-something years old, just fucking up 17-year-olds. I love that movie.
I'd love to just
He's
go,
old as shit in college.
We could go to any 24-hour fitness right now, though, and just find the Down syndrome guy lifting 500 pounds on the bench press and tell him, like, hey, you're starting at UT tomorrow, and he will destroy them. He's going to start. He's not going to be a redshirt freshman. He's going to be starting straight up.
Put the Special Olympics All-Stars against any college football. D2, by the way, not D1.
Yeah.
That must suck because, like, since they do have, like, tournaments within Special Olympics and you're the last of the Special Olympics, like, you get eliminated right away. That must be really depressing.
Special Olympics happens too often. It's like every week.
I don't
It's
think
like
there's,
Special
like,
Olympics.
I think it's all
It's not
local
so
thing.
special anymore.
It's really not.
With how often it is.
Like, they got to train, too. They got to also train for 4 years.
Yeah, everybody needs their off
Take them to the
season.
playground.
That's they give way too many chances to be special. But it really is like all the time you see it, there's a Special Olympics and there's regional. Like, this, it's supposed to be global.
Yeah.
This, Wilmington, Delaware, Special Olympic. Like, no.
So,
Did you see that your old boy confronted Opie on video?
who's my old boy?
Alex Stein.
Oh, Alex Stein, the
thought you were
best,
talking about Anthony.
the best ex-Dallas open micer, now turned conspiracy theorist, conservative memester.
Yeah, I don't know what you would label him. Does he have like some sort of mental disability?
What
or-
did he do?
That's
by
what
the way?
everybody
He got
thought.
famous for doing
No,
like a rap at the.
you said he confronted him. What did he do?
Nothing. He's just like, I'm here with Opie, and that was it.
Yeah, he just likes to like meme people. Like he had a thing where he went viral for calling AOC a big booty Latina.
Yeah, like to her face.
Yeah.
No, I know who he is. I'm just don't know what you're specifically talking about.
Did you ever meet him when he was doing open mics?
No.
No. He
I don't
used to
think I
always-
did either.
He used to always do open mics like with his dog. I mean, like I always just knew him as like kind of the weird, spoiled, rich kid who just like came to the open mic in Deep Ellum. It's the only place I saw him at. Would drink a beer and then just do some really weird, awkward stand-up comedy with his dog on stage. His designer dog.
His designer dog.
He had a designer dog.
Did you say he comes from money?
Yeah.
How do you know?
Stein. Dead giveaway.
Hey man, when you're right, you're right. How old is he?
I think he's about our age.
He looks a little older.
Yeah, I just know him from when he goes to those what are those meetings, and I keep wanting to say it's like Congress, but it's not.
Like
No,
town
no.
hall.
It's like
Town
town
hall,
hall.
yeah.
Yeah. He did like town hall, like Dallas.
That's
or
what I
something.
know him from.
Yeah.
And then he was on the Boys Cast, so I saw him on that.
It was just like I don't know, very just
Ew,
weird
gay guys kissing on
rambling.
TV.
That's kind of what it felt like watching him do stand up.
What kind of dog did he have?
I think like it was.
Yeah, you said designer, so it must be nice.
Yeah, I think like it was like literally like a corgi or something.
Did he do any bids?
Yeah, can you tell us any of his jokes?
Dude, not even, because like he wouldn't even like have bits. He would just talk about going on yachts and stuff, and like
Yeah, fuck this bitch.
he's like my papa took me. Me and my papa went on the yacht the other day.
Did you say something like that for real?
So this guy's
No,
like
no.
a little emotionally stunted.
I mean, like I don't know, like he was.
No, he's just being.
He was
silly.
just weird.
He's being silly.
He's being
a
silly,
little-
but like
he's a little silly memester. Like I mean, honestly, like at first, because I saw him kind of like doing like Facebook stuff as like COVID was happening. Like, he would just like go on the street and just like talk about like it was like during the Black Lives Matter protests in like 2020. He would just go on stream like, "Hey, black people, like one love," and just be like the weird like funny white guy. He would like go out in like Oak Cliff and just find black people, and while he was wearing a suit, just like dance funny with them, and just posting that on Facebook.
I used to love when seeing like during that time was when the Joker came out. Then all the white people went to those stairs and do those dances, and all the black people that actually live there, like that's the hood, and they're just beating the shit out of them, throwing eggs at people while they're doing the goofy Joker dance just to get on Instagram. Because this was pre-TikTok being really hot.
Yeah, Instagram
So,
Reels still had a chance.
Instagram was still out here.
Still had a chance back then. Not anymore.
No porn, right?
Yeah. Yeah, he just
was his material like conservative centric at all?
no, not at all. Like I mean like I don't know, I think like he's just one of the people who probably just got like radicalized by COVID. Probably just was kind of a weird guy, had some weird opinions, and then just, COVID probably like just made him
It sounds more like he just
More
sort of
into
fell into it by
conspiracies.
accident.
probably
And he's just like, all right, there seems to be a paycheck here. I'm just gonna keep it moving.
Probably. I mean, he just definitely seemed like somebody who like lived off his parents' money, didn't really have like much going on in their lives. I mean, we knew some of those people.
Yep.
But like I think he just found out like, oh hey, I can move out this way, so I'm gonna keep it going.
I'm gonna go down the street and work for the Blaze. Yeah, just say he seems because I can't tell what is an act or not because he's
Yeah.
a very insincere person.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, so is he just trying to do like right wing Andy Kaufman?
I think that's basically what he's going for. Yeah, he's just
Alex Stein's 38.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a lot older.
Okay, that's a lot older.
And he apparently was just some spoiled kid who lived with his parents.
Yeah, I guess like 34,
What does he
33
do
years
that
old.
like makes him right wing? I don't know much about.
Mostly, he just kind of makes fun of liberals. That's it.
Yeah, I mean
Well,
that's,
that doesn't necessarily mean you're right wing. That just because liberals can be fucking ridiculous. There's a lot of tits in this movie. What is this?
it's still Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah, it's still Cowboy Bebop. Oh, is it a rug or it's a floor? What are these tits on?
Was that Kumar or the other one?
That's the other one.
What's his-
Harold.
Harold.
Why would Kumar not be the Indian?
I couldn't think of the other one's name.
Oh, okay.
Apparently, he's gay too now.
Yeah. Well, I think
Everyone's
he's
gay.
He came out as gay like 2 years
But
ago.
no, here's the thing. I don't like blame him because like anybody who's coming up in Hollywood in the early 2000s who was gay, you can't say you're gay.
I think you
So-
could have.
But not like can continue to get work.
Well, he would have had the same career. What
Yeah.
would have been better? He had no career not saying he was gay. So what's the point? He might as well have just said he was gay.
I guess so, yeah. But I mean,
You have to have some foresight.
Because he seems to get roles, but they land flat.
yeah.
Because it's like he's always working, but then it's always
that
something
girl
that
is flat ass.
nobody has ever seen before.
Well, I don't think he'd be mad at a Harold and Kumar 4. I'm pretty sure like that would
Wait,
be
would
nice.
they be up to 4 at this point?
I think so, yeah.
I guess, yeah, because there's a 2 and then there's a Christmas one.
Yeah. So I think they're at 4.
I guess, man.
I'm trying to turn away from this movie or show because it's haram.
It's a lot of tits in this movie.
Yeah.
And they sewed their eyes shut.
Yeah, stuff for a lot.
Didn't you do Ramadan while doing stand-up? Wasn't doing stand-up haram?
Usually though,
Wasn't expressing yourself?
Yeah,
They're not haram though because they're not looking at tits because their eyes
Oh,
are
that's true.
sewed shut.
That's true.
Wait, are they working naked?
Yeah. That's
You can't, you can't get the pro. It's not like a
Yeah,
thing
so
when
you don't
people
steal.
like make drugs now. It's like you have to make drugs naked. That when I watched American Gangster,
That's
starring
an
Denzel
old.
Washington.
That's an old thing.
Yeah, so it's not actually
Like every drug movie from like the 80s and 90s, I always had. It's mostly girls. They got dudes in this one.
It was just an
But
excuse
it's like
to make
mostly
people
girls.
naked.
Yeah, they get girls butt ass naked.
Yeah.
So they don't steal.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
But they have a pouch. They can just put it in
But
their
they're
pouch.
also in there with it. It's not like they leave and go to lunch and like come back. Like they're there.
All right, boss, I'm clocking out.
Manny, where we at?
58 minutes.
I think we're about to land this.
Oh, is this an Arab suicide bomber lady?
Yeah,
That's
of
what
course.
Brandon took it to. I just went along
Because he's doing it. Why wouldn't it be?
I went along.
I
with
mean,
it.
how disrespectful is it for him of all people to think, like, oh yeah, you're the one losing the mom?
And she gets 72 guy virgins.
Yeah.
That's just as good.
Yeah,
They're all- they're-
Arabs have never been bombed before.
Hey, what if all of the virgins that you get in the afterlife, it has to be actual people who died as virgins? So there's going to be a bunch of like Chinese people that you guys get when you die now.
Well, you know what? That might be part of America's just like.
Do they
secret
say
plan.
like female virgins? Do they say that?
Honestly, I don't really know.
They even say
anything about that.
attractive. Like you might get 72 ugly guy virgins.
But here's the thing: you can just put them in a hijab, and like, it don't matter.
Do you have a razor to shave their asses to make it make it a little less?
Just get the twinkiest ones.
They still have hair.
That is like, I don't know, like, I that's got to be like a fetish, I bet, for like somebody.
Fucking 72
Like
people.
gay sex.
No, not yeah, no, but like a guy who's like gay who like wants to wear like a hijab to be like, you know, like treat me as like your whore.
Oh, yeah, that's a fetish.
Did you read
in-
Andrew Tate's diary?
That's a fetish in the straight world. Like
Yeah,
girls put on hijabs.
Yeah.
and, stuff.
and then just
Mia
Be
Khalifa is one of the
dominated.
top like celebrities of all time because of this, and
That's
apparently
true.
she only made $12.
yeah.
that video of that she did was so popular. They did a sequel of that with another bitch, and she
They tried
also
to-
did it.
Oh,
They
they
tried to
replaced
make
it. They
that,
recasted. That's not
I
as
think,
good then.
I think she retired at that point.
Still.
Well, they tried to make that into a genre.
Because she didn't do porn that long. I think they said the average girl that does porn is like 3 months. That's what they said on that Netflix show.
and then they rolled that into their OnlyFans.
Now, but this
Yeah.
is, I mean, Khalifa.
Is that still
old
years
school.
active if you're doing OnlyFans? Does that count as still doing porn?
A
A lot of girls do both.
Yeah.
They do the real production stuff, and they do their own, you know.
If anything,
Side
that's
hustle.
just an
Regular
ad.
stuff.
For
They watch a
their
lot of Gary
OnlyFans.
V, and then
Always be sucking.
Gary Vagine.
Gary Vagine.
Always be creaming.
That's not a bad idea right there.
But you know, it's funny. It's like
That's very
there's no
true.
one as desperate as porn stars, you know, other than stand-up comedians.
No, porn stars
They're like
are,
as equally,
porn stars are
if not
smart.
more desperate.
Porn stars are smarter than people think. Like they're
they make
early
less
on
money.
The trends.
Oh, yeah.
They're early on trends, and they know how to get stuff hot like quickly. Like no one talked about OnlyFans until they got on there. Porn stars be doing fucking podcasts too.
Well, that's also like how, you know, like on Twitter, people will stand-up comedians will post their dates in their like Twitter handle, right? Mm-hmm. Apparently, like someone got that from porn stars who would announce like when they'd be in cities for sex,
stripping?
Yes, they were
yeah.
stripping or sex
Yeah.
or either. I don't know.
Remember when
Probably both.
Stormy Daniels just can't
I'll
got
be in
popping?
town.
I'm in the middle
for
of
you
talking.
to meet, eat your pussy.
Yeah, I'm here all weekend, folks. 2-drink minimum. We're papering the room.
No condoms.
Oh, they would never say that.
No, that's not.
If they want to sell tickets, they would.
No,
Bad idea.
they're doing morning radio.
There's a porn condo.
Smells the exact same.
No, it's actually cleaner somehow. Just a lot of neon lights.
Just a black light in the room.
There's not even tits on the screen. These are fixed.
Something's wrong with my TV. There's no tits on it. You
Just call a customer service or return it to Costco. Like, hey man,
Hello, is there a problem with your service? Yeah, there's like no areolas on my.
I think Mo has to go.
Yeah.
with his family, who loves him very much.
Oh yeah, and he totally accepts me.
Mm-hmm.
Well, all right, folks.
Yeah.
Good
Thanks for
close
listening
right
to
there.
the. Thanks for listening to the Lone Star Podcast. We appreciate you.
All right, that's enough. Bye.
Bye.